What do you do if your daughter comes to you and says, I do not want to go to college? I actually want to become a freelancer. This is a conversation that I had with a couple of my friends recently, and I'm going to share with you how they decided to help their daughter. At the end of this video, I'll share some resources with you that I also shared with them. If you're interested in learning more about becoming a freelancer or a social media manager, or perhaps a virtual assistant, or maybe you're looking to learn how to use different software tools, we do lots of great tutorials on this channel, all geared to help you start and grow a business. So please make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified each week when we post new videos. Can an 18-year-old make a full-time income as a freelancer? What skills do they need? And how do they get clients? Hi, I'm Kirsten Graham with Six Figure Business Coaching. In this video, I'm going to answer those questions and share with you some of the success our clients are having. So my friends reached out to me because their daughter does not want to go to college. So she graduated in 2020, which meant that there was no ceremony. And obviously with COVID-19, we're not really sure how things are going to go with the universities this fall. She went to her parents and said, hey, I would really like to at least take 1 year off. I've always thought about becoming a freelancer and I'd love to work for myself. So when they reached out to me, they had tons of questions. And like so many parents, you don't know how to guide and support your child if they want to do something that's a little outside of their traditional role of going to college. One of the things we talked about was it doesn't have to be either or. She can go to college and still run a business. Lots of women do. It's amazing. But if she takes this year off, it will give her an opportunity to learn a lot about being a business owner. It would give her an opportunity to get clients. It would really let her see if she wants to pursue a degree in marketing or a degree in business or perhaps both. We ended up having a call with the parents and the daughter on the phone, and we talked about her skills. What skills does she have? What does she want to offer to business owners? We talked about the things that she felt like she would need to learn in order to become a successful entrepreneur. We talked about things like marketing and branding her business. We talked about bookkeeping and how to get clients and price your services. And we talked about things like contracts. It was an amazing conversation, and I think her parents were quite surprised when we got off the call how much she had researched and thought about all of these things. And she was really up for the challenge. She knew that there was a lot of things she didn't know. She knew that she needed to continuously educate herself. And she also knew that being young was going to be a disadvantage. People may not want to trust her because of her age and lack of experience. So we talked about how she could possibly just get clients online. She could do that through job boards like Upwork or Fiverr. But we also talked about how some local clients would be willing to give her a chance because they see how younger people are so well versed in social media. And that was the one service that she really wanted to focus on, was social media, email marketing, and running Facebook ads for her clients. We talked about how she would have to make sure her brand was really solid and reflected professionalism, and that she had to be very professional because she was fighting against her age. I personally believe you're never too old or never too young to start a business. If you have the desire and you're willing to work your little butt off to learn all the skills that you need to run your business and the skills that you need to provide true value to your clients, age should really not be an issue for anyone. If you believe people of any age can start and build a successful business, please type yes in the comments below. Let's show our support for everyone, no matter what their age, who wants to start and build a business. The key to success in business, no matter your age, is being able to solve a problem. If you can solve a problem for a business owner, they are going to be more than happy to pay you for that service. The question then becomes, what services can you provide as a social media manager or freelancer? There are so many options. There's bookkeeping, there's ad management, there's social media marketing, there's email marketing, there's copywriting, there's article and blog writing, there's website design, there's funnel management. There are so many services that small businesses really need that if you master the skills and you can really help that business owner, you'll have more business than you know what to do with. Because when people are happy with you, they'll keep you for years and years and years. I think we've said it before, but Jeannie with her marketing agency actually has clients that she's had for almost a decade now. Think about it. She's been helping the same business owners for almost 10 years. And happy clients refer other happy clients. So again, think about what problem can you solve for a specific business owner or someone in a specific industry. The more targeted you can be, the more successful you're going to be. When you're thinking about what services you want to offer, take into consideration your personality and what you like doing and what you do not like doing. So if you're a great copywriter or article writer, you may not like bookkeeping. So obviously you wouldn't want to offer bookkeeping skills. It's so much easier for us to learn new skills if we're learning skills in an area that we have some natural ability in and that we're really passionate about and interested in. So those are things to take into consideration. Who are you as a person? What do you really like to do? And what really excites you as far as learning new skills? Once you figure that out, it's just a matter of taking classes. You can take online classes, you can take courses online, you can go to a local community college, you can read books, you can listen to podcasts. There are so many ways to educate yourself so that you can provide a service to your clients. You're also going to have to learn things as a new business owner because you are going to need to have contracts for your clients. You're going to have to do your own bookkeeping or hire someone to do that. You're going to need to create your brand. So as a business owner, you're always learning. You're trying to make sure the skills for the services you provide are always top notch. You need to be committed to constantly growing and learning about your profession. If you don't, other people will, and then they'll be able to offer better service than you can. So learning is an ongoing process. The same thing with owning a business. You're constantly learning how to become a better business owner, how to become more profitable, how to offer more services, or how to streamline the services you are already offering. So remember, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to be committed to learning. And that's why I told my friends, your daughter is going to learn so much. If she takes a year off from college, she is going to learn so many new skills. She's going to grow as a person, and then she can decide next year about college and what she wants to major in. Now, there's a chance if her business is doing really well, she just may want to go to school part-time. She did promise her parents that she would look at it each year and make that decision, and that she did have a commitment to get a 4-year degree, but she just didn't want to focus on it right now. So I will try to remember to update you guys next year and to let you know what she's doing and how she's doing it, because I think it's so exciting. Now I want to talk to you about how to find clients. There are job boards like Fiverr and Upwork, but there's so many other ways that you can find business. For example, online marketing. You can start networking with other business owners online and offer your services to them. You can also do in-person networking. This is when you're out at a BNI meeting or a chamber meeting, you're meeting with other local businesses, and hopefully they have a problem and you can solve it and they'll be open to hiring you. You can also consider partnership marketing. So let's say you're a copywriter. You could reach out to web designers and funnel builders and say, hey, I understand you're doing all this great work building amazing sales funnels and beautiful websites, but does your client need someone to help them write copy that will really convert the people who land on the website or who end up in their sales funnel? So if you partner with other web developers and other funnel creators, there's a good chance that they will refer you to their clients to do their copywriting. And there's ways that you can help them as well. So if you meet with a client who needs help writing their text for their website and they haven't hired a designer yet, you can refer business back to them. So partner marketing is always a great way to offer services that a client needs from both of you, and you kind of partner up and provide that service together. Earlier, I talked about how important it is to build a brand, and Jeannie and I do believe that every person should have a solid brand because it represents who you are and what you do. But the other thing we really believe in is email marketing. So the minute you start your business, make sure you're collecting email addresses and you're reaching out to your clients. Every person that you come in contact with could become a client. They may not need your services right now, or if you're young, they may not necessarily trust you yet. But if you're email marketing to them on a regular basis and they start to see that you show up and you're providing great value in your content, they're more likely to see you and respect you and want to do business with you. But email marketing is something you should do no matter your age or your industry. It has one of the highest ROIs out there. So everyone watching this video, please promise me you'll do some email marketing. So I provided for my friends a guide. It's called Essential Resources for Social Media Managers. If you would also like to get that guide that has some amazing resources and tools in it that we use every day, there's a link below in the description where you can grab that resource guide. Hey, if you found this video helpful, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up. That lets us know you like what you see. Please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to get notified each week when we post a new video. And until I see you in the next video, dream big.